Robert Newspot here with your weekly rate update. What happened this past week? What moved the needle? What changed the market? It's in the beginning of the week, we had Jerome Powell coming out with the accusations that the Justice Department had made well, whether it's false or not, but that Jerome Powell had made some improvements in the Federal Reserve Building. They built the rooftop. They did changes to the elevator. That is being said that this is not true, that the money was spent elsewhere. So those accusations can potentially get him arrested, can potentially get him out of his position sooner, which, kind of on a side note, President Trump has been trying to get him out so that the rates can get lowered faster. But when Jerome Powell blamed or kind of pointed fingers at Trump, Trump said, hey, I have nothing to do with it. That's completely the Justice Department. So regardless of what's happening, regardless of we had the CPI before the Consumer Price Index come out, which came in better than expected, which had an improvement to mortgage rates. And then we were followed by the jobs report that came out, which came in 2,000 less jobs were created than what was anticipated. So because the number was so close to the anticipation, it did not move any kind of needles with the rate. So we know that President Trump is trying very, very hard to get Jerome Powell out sooner or trying to get him to lower the rates. So prior to this, last week, he made that announcement that there's going to be over $200 billion in buyouts of mortgage-backed securities, which was a post that he made on X. It hasn't yet happened, but the investors took it with good note that it had an improvement in rates. So again, even though there was no buyouts of the mortgage notes yet, we had an improvement last week, and whatever reports we had this week or whatever happened with Jerome Powell, it didn't really have much of a movement with the rate. So we are seeing a lot more pre-approvals. We are issuing a lot more people that are interested. So if you have a house that's been on the market, or if you spoke to somebody 6-7 months ago, now would be a good time to reach out to them, because there is a lot of there's tremendous movement for people to buy. Whether we're approaching the summertime, whether the rates are becoming, it's just better than it was 3-6 months ago. So if there's any questions that you have, if you need any pre-approvals updated, or if you have anyone that you need us to review, please reach out. Otherwise, until next week, take care.